At this point of time, tensions in West Asia are escalating as several US media reports suggest that the US military is ready to strike Iran as early as this weekend. However, US President Donald Trump has not yet made a final decision on whether to authorize military action or not. Because as of now, reports indicate that Trump remains undecided, privately weighing arguments both for and against to strike Iran while consulting advisors and key allies. It remains unclear whether a final call will be made in the coming days or as soon as the next 48 hours. Reports say that the US forces could be operationally prepared by the weekend following a significant buildup of American air and naval assets across West Asia. Remember, the US's Gerald Ford, the most advanced carrier group in the US arsenal, could arrive in the region as soon as this weekend.
There's many reasons and arguments that one could make for a strike against Iran. The president had a very successful operation as commander-in-chief with Operation Midnight Hammer, as you know, as you just said, totally obliterated Iran's nuclear facilities. The president has always been very clear, though, with respect to Iran or any country around the world, diplomacy is always his first option, and Iran would be very wise to make a deal with President Trump.
Let's now tell you about the timeline of US-Iran tensions, which have been simmering for quite some time. First up, on February 6th, that is when first round of talks in Oman concluded. These were the first round of talks which took place this year. Then, on February 9th, US flagged ships asked to stay away from Iranian waters due to rising tensions, because there were still roadblocks which were not solved between Iran and US. On February 13, then, US's Gerald R. Ford was ordered to join Lincoln in West Asia, and this is one of the biggest carriers that the United States of America has. Again, on February 13th, second round of US-Iran talks were held. On the 17th of February, that's just day before yesterday, the United States of America sent 50 F-35, F-16 jets to West Asia, perhaps preparing for an attack. And then yesterday, Pentagon said that US forces are ready for a strike on Iran. But as we speak, there is no clarity if the United States of America will strike Iran, because Trump right now is still mulling on his options.